In today's video, we check out a mod that has everything: structures, weapons, tools, and more. GDG Toolz by Gunner. Welcome back to another Mod Spotlight video. I'm TBF Gaming. Here on the channel, we do Mod Spotlight, survival Let's Plays, and we perfected the art of forgetting an intro mid-sentence. All right, today we're going to check out a mod that we did in a Mod Spotlight video a few weeks ago, but we wanted to separate it out into its own Spotlight video. Basically, what we're going to do with a lot of these is go back, do individual videos. I want to have a mod spotlight for as many of the great mods out there as I possibly can. There are hundreds of amazing mods, and they all take the game that we love, Ark, and make it even better. So I'm excited to show off some of these mods, and you guys getting a chance to discover some of these, or or just me getting a chance to discover some of these is what it's all really about. I love getting a chance to find some of these amazing mods. This one today is cross-platform. I'll mention that a couple times. When I say cross-platform, that means console and PC. I know sometimes there's some confusion on that one. But I'm excited to get into this one. If you have a mod that you want me to check out, put that down in the comments down below. If you have a mod or guide that you want to see in the future, or INI settings, anything like that, put that in the comments down below as well. I do make a list of every single suggestion that you guys leave for me. I throw it over on my little nerdy spreadsheet, and we try to get to those as quick as we can. But there's so many to get to, it's going to take a while for us to get through all these mod spotlights. But keep them coming. I really do appreciate it. It makes it easy for me to find mods that I need to do in the future. This is one of those mods that was a suggestion, and I'm absolutely excited about it because there's so much in it. I was completely surprised when we started spawning things in how much there is in this mod. Lastly, we try to say this for all of the mod spotlights. Keep in mind that these mods are early in development, or they're a work in progress, so they're going to be changing constantly. So a lot of times these videos are not going to be the most up-to-date because they're going to update it within the first couple of days of us releasing this video. But I will come back and do updates on these videos, or if you have information on it, put that in the comments because that does help people out. Definitely appreciate that. If you want the most up-to-date info on this, go join Gunner's Discord. He's got a great Discord over there where he's got all the information for this mod. They do a great job of helping people, and he's got a growing community over there. He's also a part of a couple other projects that are amazing. Ark Transcendence Corruption, which is a project with Nephis that I can't wait to see. And then he's got another mod for a YouTuber named Captain Reptile. I hope I'm saying that correctly, doing it off memory. So definitely go check those ones out. Let's finally get into the mod. That was a long intro. All right, so the mod is GDG Toolz. This is a great mod. It's got a little bit of everything. We said it in the intro. Structures, weapons, tools, and more. So much stuff in this one. There's no way that I'm going to cover all of it. I'm sure I'm going to miss a thing or two, but he's done a great job on this mod. There's lots of cool stuff in it. The textures look great. All the stuff that they're adding into it looks great. It's a full nerd out moment because I've really enjoyed checking a lot of this stuff out. Let's quickly go through it and kind of check out some of these things. We're going to look at each one of the structures. I'm going to show you guys the tools, and then we'll try to talk about the potions and some other stuff in there as best we can within a video. I'll try to keep it not too long of a video, but this might get a little long-winded. There's so much in here. The one that just got added that we want to check out first, this is the actual GDG collector. This does a little bit of everything. It'll collect stuff, so if we drop some stuff on the ground, it should pick it up for us. Let's see. Hopefully it does, because that's a really expensive dart that I just dropped. There you go. And it'll pick all that stuff up for us. It's very, very cool. This has a few different things that it can collect. If you hold the little select button here, collect options, and you can choose whether or not you want eggs on or off, gotcha crystals on, off, collect most items on the ground, and collect snails. So it'll collect a lot of that stuff for you, so you don't have to worry about that. I don't think there's a sorting option in here, but this is a great tool for collecting. It's got 300 slots on it. That's awesome. There are some INI settings too at the end that I'll show you just real quick for the people on PC. I don't know if they're going to be adding console-specific options like how Automated Ark does. I'm not really sure on that. But let's get through the rest of these. We've got the GDG Jerky Grill. That's a hard one to say. Obviously, just like it sounds, makes your jerky for you. We've got the grinder. This grinder is great. I love the actual look of this one. Check that out. Throw some stuff in there. We'll throw one of our sniper rifles in there. Grind all item, and boom, grinds it up. Very cool. The cauldron, a little bit of everything in here. You got all the consumable stuff. And a lot of these are just the same as the vanilla counterparts, just done better. They're just improved. You can mess with their speed and stuff like that. You got the GDG biofuel, which is used for the generator later on that we'll look at. We got all of the dyes in there. Over here, we've got Beach Bob's Ascended Tribute Fabricator. This thing is just your normal fabricator. I don't think there's specific GDG stuff inside of this one. It's literally a fabricator with a really cool skin on it, and it's actually really nice. If you get really close and look some of the stuff they've added, oh, that's a different one. But they've added a lot of cool things to these benches just to make them look even better. And actually, there's a little bit of fire on that one. Very cool. Over here, we've got this is the Smithy and Mortar. Kind of see that one there. It's got a lot of cool stuff on it. Inside here, we actually have a GDG tab. There's a bunch of stuff that you can make on here. We've got all the armor. We've got riot armor. We've got the crafting stuff, which is the GDG workbench and smithy mortar, which we're looking at right now. Reusable stuff. This does have a few reusable things in the mod. The tent, the whip, the crossbow, the bola, and the parachute. All right, go back up. The tools. This is their set of tools here. We'll show you a set of starter tools in a little bit as well. And then we've got the trank stuff. We've got arrows, darts. This is the actual hunger trank dart that lowers their hunger, which is awesome. The explosives. This one also does a hunger grenade. You throw that at a dino, and even passive tame dinos, it'll lower their food so you can tame them a little bit faster. We've got our homing explosive there, and then we've got our sniper bullets. We've got the mid trank, which is 5K, the high trank, which is 10K, and the low trank, which is 2K. And you can see the requirements on it is a little bit expensive, so it takes a little while to get into it because you got to use a bunch of polymer for it. So it's at least not something you're going to be getting super, super early. Next one up is the GDG workbench. This is where you make your GDG structures, all the ones that we see here. This just has your simple structures on here, all the crafting stuff, the tables, the power, the storage, and the tools. This is a really good set of binoculars that we'll check out in just a second. Next one up, that's just a regular table that you can set stuff on. This is the preserving bin. There you go. And I believe, do we not have power going? No. Oh, it actually needs fuel itself. So that's the actual preserving bin. These are just some storages. I just stacked them up because they looked really cool. They've got quite a few slots on them, 45 slots, little simple early game storage. This one, I'm not going to go through all these potions because there's a ton of them. But this is where you see all of your different potions in here. You got Wake Up Juice, Shot of Creativity to boost your craft skill. This one is a breeding potion for dinos that can't normally breed. Elemental Burrito gives you body resistance to heat and cold. They're just really cool. They've thought of really good ways to throw in a bunch of these stuff. Sandstorm protection, radiation protection, bee sting protection, no fall soup. Awesome. That'll help people like me. Food tray, so it'll fill up your, I think it's for dino and human, can fill up your food and water to max. The slumber potion, if you use it on a sleeping dino, it will refill the torpor. This one is the grow up milk, so it'll imprint the dino from baby all the way to full grown with 100% imprint. The gender potion, switch to male to female. The famine injector, this is used in a lot of the different trank stuff, so you got to make a bunch of these in order to make the darts and stuff like that. And the GDG mind wipe is obviously what a mind wipe is. Then they've got a couple XP potions, and they've got a few healing potions, or healing pills as well. I don't know. Let's see, does it say it for dino and for creature? There you go. All right, so that's that one. That's all the potions. There's a lot of things in there. Like I said, we're not going to test them out individually, but you guys know what they do. This is your scrap forge. There's kind of a little mini forge. Got a cool look to it. The wireless generator. This thing has an incredible range on it. Let me show you the range. There you go. Look at that. Huge range on this thing, so I like this one a lot. This is one of the better wireless generators out there. And then we've got the chem station. This one's got a really cool look on it as well. This is what I like. A lot of just little things like that make it look more real. So this is your chem station. Obviously, it's to make a bunch of these. It's got the consumables. It's got the GDG stuff, which is the biofuel. Also, I didn't show you on the grinder. This is pretty standard for a lot of the modded grinders, but you do have a conversion thing in here where you can go into, if you're wanting specific stuff like more crystal, you can change the crystal to gem, or you can go crystal plus blue coloring for blue gems. And then for stuff like extinction, if you want to get the element, there's a way to make element inside of here. There's meat. If you want to make meat, 25 raw meat becomes prime meat, and then 25 fish meat becomes raw prime fish meat. So it just kind of gives you an option to be able to convert some of those things. I really like when the modded grinders do that. This one is the farming table. This is fairly new as well. I've got a few of the items off of here. I didn't actually place them out yet. We'll check them out in just a second. There's all the different berries on here. So if you have a stem berry, you can make the stem seeds, simple stuff like that. They're little greenhouse stuff. We've got the crop plots, and we've got the resources like mushrooms and rare flowers. And then we've got the veggies, the actual advanced crops. So very, very cool. The structures for it, I actually didn't put those down, but we've got this one here. This is the fertilizer silo. This pushes fertilizer to all of the crop plots. There you go. It's got a monkey on it, and he's got glasses on. Okay, that's kind of awesome. Nice. I hadn't seen that before. We just now put that down. This is the poop maker. There you go. This is the poop maker. Should pick up all the poop around you. We'll convert stem berry. Oh. Wow, this actually converts stem berries into poop, so that's even better. Little compost bin, very cool. And then it'll... All right, and then the last of the three is the compost bin. Okay, and that's where you get your actual fertilizer. Got a bunch of different fertilizers and a Lairs Dingleberry. Human feces, human hair. Okay, very cool. I actually don't know what that is. The first time I've seen that one. So that's that. Next one is the spoiled meat. Now, just make sure that's the meat spoiler where you throw raw meat on there and it makes your spoiled meat. This one is the little mini fridge. It's actually got 220 slots, so it's got quite a few slots on it, despite it being a nice little tiny one. Next one up is the storage. This one looks a lot like the Star Wars thing that Han Solo got stuck in. And then the little medium storage, there's actually 4 of them here. I just stacked them because they got a stacking function, which I thought was really cool. I think that's all the structures. Hopefully I didn't miss any of the structures. Let's check out the tools real quick. This is where it really shines. First of all, there is a starter pack that they have on here, the GDG starter pack. You make that and you get all of the little starter tools. We already had some, but now we have more. So we've got, where are they at here? Down the bottom. We've got the hatchet, the pick, the sickle, and the spear. And I guess we got a crossbow. I'm not 100% sure on that. There's also the reusable items we'll show you super quick as well. But that's the starter one. And then there's also a no durability cloth set, which is the one that we're wearing. Let's see, durability, no durability cloth set. This one is just fiber and metal, 500 fiber though. It's pretty expensive for that. And that gives you the little cloth set that we're wearing right now. So this one's pretty good. It's pretty good armor for being just cloth, and it's got a really good look with it with the red and black. So this has been kind of our go-to, what we've been wearing on all of our mod spotlights lately. It's also got the next sets of armor as well. You've got the flak that's got some red to it as well. Looks awesome. And then I think there's the riot gear, but I don't know that I spawned that in. I don't know if that one's got a different look to it yet. Let's go ahead and check it out. No, it looks pretty standard on that one, but there you go. That is the different sets of gear. Let's go ahead and go through the tools. That's just the XP elixir. This is the binoculars. These are pretty good. These are like a set of tech binoculars that work really well. Of course, there's nothing out right now for us to look at. There you go. The basilisk. That thing's not allowed in the base. It has to stay over there. But it tells you pretty much everything about it. It tells you your mutations. It tells you your stats, and then your overall numbers. I don't know if there's anything wild out here that we can look at real quick. Not really. They're a little too far away. Oh, you can kind of look at them, but yeah, we can't get a good lock on them. There you go. So that's the binoculars, little tech binoculars. Then we have our reusable grapple. I haven't really tested it out to see what the range on it is. Oh, the range is great, and the speed is great too. That's awesome. Okay, no, the range is amazing. So it's got some crazy range on it, which is awesome. That makes these a lot of fun. You can Spider-Man around the map just a little bit. And then next up, hold on. Let me get back up here. We'll spawn in like a Bronto or something like that to test out the tranks. Next up over here, we have, we'll go through the bolas. We've got all the tools. We've got a primitive spear. There you go. There's a look at the spear. Thing looks great. And it says that this one can be thrown a lot. So you can throw it repeatedly. So it is reusable. Awesome. That is great. Very cool. We need to actually check the damage on it. Let's go check the damage on it. Okay, pretty standard damage on it. Nothing crazy. It's just like your regular spear then, which is good. I didn't know if it was going to be super, super OP. Oh, no, it's perfect. Perfect. Okay, and then we have our 2 different bolas. We've got the Trank bola, which has got a little bit of festivity stuff to it. Let's check this one out. See how much this guy has. This one is at 2.4 torpors. We'll throw this on him. Oh, no, we can't bola him with this one. It is doing torpor, but it couldn't bola him, unfortunately. Okay, where'd that little Lystra go that we were playing with earlier? There you go. Can bola him, though. And this is a little bit more low-key bola. The other one, the more OP bola, can I make it on my inventory? The OP bola is a little more expensive. Fiber, stone, narcotic, thatch. And this one should be able to knock out some things for sure. So let's go ahead and test that one out. OP bola. Let's go find that guy that we just lost. We'll go like this. Like that. Okay, so that definitely bolted, and that one does a lot more torpor. So that's going to do probably a couple thousand torpor when it's all said and done. So it should knock that guy out, hopefully. Kind of give it a second. That's from the RR mods, by the way. That's almost done. Okay. So about 1.8 or 1 point something. So definitely a pretty good on that one. It was a little too OP when they first created it, so it's good that they kind of adjusted that a little bit. Next up, we've got the arrows and the trank darts. We could show those. We can also do the little hunger grenade. There you go. Hopefully we actually hit him. There you go. And that should drain out their food like crazy. I don't know if we can see it on this guy. But now he'd be super hungry if he was a passive team. So that's kind of how that works. Let's go ahead and test out the arrows. We've got 2 different kinds of arrows. We've got the 5K, or the 5 times and the 10 times. So we'll just jump straight to the 10 times and shoot that one. Do I even have a crossbow? Yes. Okay. Just do a quick test out on this one. There you go. And it goes up pretty quick. We're using... Which one are we using? Where's our arrow here? Okay. So it's pretty good. Not too OP, but definitely good. And then we'll try the 5 times. Let's try this other arrow. Should have a little bit different look to it and does a little bit less torpor. But they're pretty good. Not super OP. They definitely fit good into the game, into vanilla. Awesome, awesome. And then let's go check out the sniper rifle. We've got 4 different darts for here. We've got the 5K, the 10K. I'm sorry, 3 darts. 2K, 5K, and 10K. We'll just try the 2K real quick. Finish knocking this guy out. There you go. All right, we'll go find something larger that we can knock out. Yo, it should knock out this guy in one shot. There's one of the big turtles over there. No, not quite. Maybe. 1.9. There we go. He's definitely out. There you go. That is that tool. I think we went through all the tools. I think that covers all of them. We already looked at the potions, which is great. I will show you guys really quick the INI. Let me just make sure that I got all of the items. Okay, the last couple things that I didn't see when I was spawning things in. We've got this one, which is I think it's like a tribute sign for the supporters. Very, very cool. And then we've got another one that's for the developer. Like that. There you go. GDG. Oh, that looks awesome. That's a great sign. And then we have 2 more tools that I didn't check out. We're just going to check them out real quick. We've got this one, which is a little pitchfork. Awesome. I don't know if this one has a special function or if it's just a regular weapon. Oh my god, it's a trank pike. Oh, well, we have to try this. Hold on. We've got the torpor up. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's see what we do here. Okay, cool. It's not super OP. Can't throw it. But it definitely does some good early game torpor. Nice. That's awesome. Let me put this guy to sleep so he doesn't cause any trouble. And then the last one that we have is the carcass grinder. This one down here. This one gives you keratin from dead creatures. Can also harvest trees giving narco berries. Awesome. That's really cool. All right, let's go ahead and get this guy to leave us alone. Awesome. Okay, that guy's asleep. All right, guys, that's going to close it out. We got the GDG tools done. That was quite a bit in there. Hopefully I covered everything. All right, guys, that's going to do it for our mod spotlight on GDG Toolz. That was a lot of fun. I love checking out new amazing mods like this. If you guys have more suggestions, as always, put those in the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe on today's video. Huge shout out to the patrons to make this whole channel possible. We've made it to the end of the video, my MVP, and I appreciate you. Should have mod spotlights coming up all weekend. Even on Christmas, we'll have a mod spotlight. But over the next week, we might be taking a small break from YouTube as we do some family stuff, and I hope you guys do the same. Thank you so much for the support. Really do appreciate it. Make sure you go support Gunner over on his CurseForge page. Go check that out and show them some love. If you join their Discord, make sure you go in there and be cool because these modders are doing some great things with it. But hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Thank you so much. Later.